Hi, welcome back to the shop. Thanks for stopping by. This video of the shop's actually my dining room table. Just finishing up the plaque that I started in a previous video. I had it carved in a previous video, and it's been done for a bit, but I've been so busy I haven't had time to edit the film. So this was sky blue mica powder in blue aluminate dye, and this is a slow curing resin. And I can't recall the name of the resin right now, but it wasn't the typical resin that I use for my deep pours for my hybrid bowls or vases. The reason that I moved inside is because it's not cold in my shop, but it's around 19 or 20 degrees, and I wanted it a little bit warmer for this resin. They suggested you need to be a little warmer for this one. So I thought I had the camera on when I started this, but what I've done initially is I've sealed with this resin, not dyed, clear resin, sealed all the fonts up, and I sealed up the anchor. I've actually got the anchor already poured, so you'll see that in a minute. And I wasn't sure how I was going to get this in these little fonts, so I found this at a hardware store. It's just a poultry thing you inject poultry with, and it had quite a big shank on the end of it. So I just cut the end off because it actually drawed and expelled liquid through the side of it. So I cut it off, and it was thankfully big enough that it would allow me to pull this resin up into it, and it was a perfect size to fit in these letters. So that made this job much easier. You can see the anchor's already done. So at this point, there's been a seal coat of resin put on everything so that any moisture in the wood can't get up into the resin and cause bubbles and problems. If you didn't see the initial video where this got carved, I'll post a link in the description so you can take a peek if you like. It's a short little video. This is a piece of birch burl slab. It's got some beautiful figure in it. It's got some wormholes and all kinds of stuff going on. You can see this is sped up 8 times, so it looks pretty quick, and it actually wasn't too bad. I was concerned how I was going to get that in. It was much easier to control this way as well. Any little overspill I was able to clean up with a Q-tip, and where I'd sealed that surface, it didn't sink in, so I was able to wipe it clean easily. I don't have video of this, but the edges I put wipe-on poly, about 5 coats of wipe-on poly around the edges of this, and I sealed up the back with the spray lacquer. And after the fonts were all done, and they set overnight, took quite a long time for this to cure, I put 2 flood coats of the same clear resin on top of that, and just watched it torch the bubbles. And I torched the bubbles in the fonts and the anchor as well. So I have some stills at the end of this in various stages. The first one is the first flood coat that I put over top of it, so you'll see that it's not that smooth. And the second 2 are just the finished product. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And we'll see you next time.